guys, thanks for joining us here at alphainvestors.club, where today we will be reviewing Swarm. Swarm.city is a commerce platform built on the Ethereum blockchain. The platform revolves around the SWT token. One of the unique things about Swarm.city is that the data is stored locally in your device. There's no central database. It's also an open source project. You can sign up for an account, then store data locally in your device. The next time you sign into Swarm.city, you can restore the backup file from your device. Swarm.city was created by a development team from Antwerp and entrepreneurs from the United States. The project was initially launched as a decentralized world known as Arcade City. The white paper for Arcade City appeared online in October 2016. So how does Swarm.city work? Swarm.city allows people to communicate and transact in a decentralized way. Like other blockchain platforms, Swarm.city has no middleman or trusted, centralized platform. It's a P2P environment based on the Ethereum blockchain. One of the key features of Swarm.city is the use of the Swarm.city token or SWT. It's the unique of exchange in Swarm.city. You can buy the tokens from exchanges like Bittrex and Shapeshift. All transactions on Swarm.city are sent using SWT. Like other decentralized platforms built on Ethereum, Swarm.city needs to use its own token to power the blockchain. Once you have SWT, you can use tokens for every exchange. Users can choose to see a transaction in dollars, euros, or SWT. However, SWT is always the actual vehicle for the transaction. All transactions are recorded onto the public ledger using SWT. SWT is an ERC20 compliant token. Essentially, the Swarm.city community consists of a global network of peer-to-peer service providers and consumers. These individuals interact with one another over Swarm.city. The first uses for Swarm.city were for peer-to-peer ride-sharing transactions. Drivers and riders could use Swarm.city to advertise offers or pick up. Swarm.city began as Arcade City. That project launched in December 2015 after local regulations in Portsmouth, New Hampshire made Uber illegal. A group of current and former Uber drivers organized under the same Arcade City to provide peer-to-peer rides. Eventually, an app was created and new drivers were recruited. By October 2016, Arcade City had released a white paper outlining their idea for a decentralized, peer-to-peer marketplace for goods and services. The Arcade City project was originally led by Christopher David, and David is listed as janitor in the Arcade City white paper, and he was the first to recognize the larger potential or Arcade City as a decentralized competitor to Uber. Here are Swarm.city features. Swarm.city's key features include offers. Any user can publish a request for services or goods as an offer. Whether it's ride sharing or medical services, your offer can be posted to the Swarm.city. Dispute resolution. With Swarm.city funds are deposited into an escrow until the user releases the funds to the receiver. Swarm.city automatically makes a smart contract. Both users deposit tokens into the smart contract as a guarantee for a successful transaction. In the event of dispute, the user will not release the funds and can start the process of resolving the dispute. There are also guilds that can resolve disputes based on their charter of the guild. Guilds. A guild is any group of Swarm.city users who band together under a common name. Guilds can be open or closed based on how open you want membership to be. Creating a closed guild requires a 5 ARC payment to the Swarm.city treasury. Creating an open guild is free. Closed guild membership is exclusively available through invitation. Referrals. New Arcadians, as they were known in the original Arcade City white paper, can enter the referral code of an existing user. The existing user will earn 1% of every ARC token payment from active referrals. Reputation system. Swarm.city has a reputation system that works without the need to collect personal data. The platform makes a big deal out of the fact that it never will collect your stored personal data. Instead, it will look at public data on the blockchain to determine a user's reputation, including the number of successful transactions, transaction partner ratings, the number of disputes, and the total transaction volume. So Swarm.city is an extension of Arcade.city that aims to create a new peer-to-peer marketplace outside of the centralized control of companies like Uber. It's a unique and ambitious concept that could change the way we buy and sell goods and services in local communities and internationally. You can access the Swarm.city platform today by visiting Swarm.city. So thanks for tuning in, and be sure to join our Alpha Investors email list, alphainvestors.club. Stay tuned for our next review.